Right, then safety car peels into the pits again for the second time and last this evening. And Toby Deck goes very early, in fact. So he's taken the lead straight away, and it's going to be Calversbert in second. So green flag racing would go. There's a gap already down to Chloe Lord. And Fairweather goes for a move down the inside, and the driver goes straight on. That is Mark Bikini, who's gone straight on there, as I'm trying to scramble and understand what is going on at the moment, but a lot of action already unfolding on track. And I think there's Calversbert dropping down the field.
Great to go as well.
So Mark has already jumped straight to the pit, so I didn't really catch what happened. We'll have to look at that as soon as possible, but, you know, we did say that the bloody sprint race wasn't going to be any nicer than what the feature race was, and we are definitely in for a treat, I think.
Macromini also had a half spin and just hit the wall, coming down the straight into the hairpin as well.
Action all over the field, as you say, so don't take your eyes off the action.
Actually stayed pretty clean so far. I'd love to see that.
Down the inside into turn one goes Luke Smith looking for a move, and Bounceman's gone off the track. That's how quickly it can go, though. Still, though, it's the front two from the last race. They have inverted position now, still staying technically in the same position that they started. Sampson ahead of him, and off goes Pennyworth.
Totally one after the next at this point.
It's anyone's guess. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Fighting everywhere. It's just fighting everywhere. So Isaac also went deep as well. Gravel's there already. Oh,
he's gone round! He's gone into him! And he's taken out! Oh. Samson! So he goes deep, then rejoins onto the racing line, and just the wet patch catches him out and just goes full throttle into it, and let's actually pull out so many more drivers than expected. That's Vogelzang and Chloe Lord as well, all involved in the incident. The race does not disappoint in the Indy Euro Series. And now Jake Williams is on the back of Toby Deck.
Three-man collection. I mean, I knew the incidents were gonna get, like, you know, obviously because of how short the session is. I did not think it was gonna rack up that quickly in such a short amount of time. We still got 10 minutes to go.
And they're going, as you say that, they're going side by side. The leading two into turn four. Is it going to be Williams or is it going to be Deck? For the moment, it looks like Williams has the up and under on him, but the question is whether or not Toby Deck can get a response into turn five. Both of them on the push to pass as we see a lot of drivers into the pits. Here we go then.
I don't know.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you're up.
No, I was going to say the battle for the podium is very much heating up here between Toby Deck, Josh Merrin, and Luke Smith. And it's contact for Merrin!
Hey. Oh!
I think there was a bit of neck code contact there, but he's only lost half of his front wing. But that's going to be a big moment for the story of the race as Smith goes around the outside.
Could have been way worse if that was exactly what we saw there with the tire being damaged like that, but man.
Jump scare moment. Thankfully, though, it seems to be okay in the end for Merrin, only losing half of his front wing, but that's going to be a lot of downforce loss, though, for the Venturi driver. As easy as that, Smith goes round the outside, he's looking for 2-1, and that's going to be a double overtake for Luke Smith. Reverse grid last, up into P2, but Deck is not done with it. Responds into the left-hander. He's going to have the outside though for the right-hander, and there we go. Luke Smith making it look easy up into P2. Big slide though from Deck. Is it going to be costly enough though? Boutsman does have the inside now as we head up onto the back straight into turn 5.
Force a move anyway.
Boutsman looking for the move down the inside. Deck trying to hold it on. There's contact between the two. Doesn't seem to be enough. Toby Deck is going to stay around the outside. Big power slide on the exit. Does force Boutsman wide onto the gravel track. And they do stay ahead for the moment, though, into P3. Look a bit rough, though, and Boutsman's going to try and get back that position back. Nick defends the inside. There's a big slide. Boutsman goes for the up and under. Have they lost the front wing? They have. So there has been contact between the two drivers fighting for the podium. And the question is whether or not this has allowed Josh Merritt to get a move on potentially Toby Deck here for P4.
I think he might get both.
The battle for third is spicing up a lot. Boutsman is going to be down a lot of downforce here on the last lap. But he's also going to be under pressure from Merritt, who looks to make it around the outside into turn 5. They're going to be side by side in the braking zone. Merritt around the outside. Does he have the superior grip? There's been contact between the two again. He's going to look for the inside. Do they push? Toby Deck's lost his front wing, in fact.
So
there goes Merritt down the inside. And now it's Toby's time to be pushed off the track. So that all three of these drivers have got half a front wing on that car. But it is going to be, though, victory again for Jake Williams. He did make the most out of his starting position. He's going to come across the line to take victory here in the sprint race. Luke Smith with a brilliant recovery to come home in P2, only 1.5 seconds behind. But it looks like it's going to be enough in the end for K. Boutsman, who's going to be back on the podium after missing out earlier on in the feature race, up 10 positions. Josh Merritt is somehow recovered again to P4, and it's going to be P5 in the end for Toby Deck, though. Still a load of points for him.